Hey there, Gemini. It's Bridget with Native Touch Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. We're going to jump right into the fun stuff today. So we're shaking things up. We are going to start with a Work Your Light Oracle card or two. Then we're going to jump into tarot. This time we're going to wrap everything up with a Soul Truth Oracle card. I'm starting to really like these. They ask some wonderful questions and honestly give you some homework to work on for the week. So if this is the type of content you enjoy on YouTube, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing, but means the world to me. So thank you in advance. So your two cards are the Inner Temple, Devotion, Tune in to the portal of your heart. Tune in. And the Initiation, Rite of Passage, Crossing the Threshold. So you've got something coming up. Is your initiation complete? Is that why we're crossing over now? Let's find out, Gemini. Spirit guides. Come hang out with Gemini and myself for this tarot reading, please. Please guide my hands and my heart so that we can have some fun. Let's do it. Gemini, Four of Cups is starting us off with the Tower. What's going on? You're not feeling so hot, are you? Let's talk. We then have the King of Swords with the Ace of Wands. Gets better. The Three of Wands with the Ten of Cups. It definitely gets better, Gemini. Hang in there. Something's going on with the start of your week and your energy, though. Okay, our fourth position, we have the Fool and the Emperor. Okay, let's translate. So, Gemini, Four of Cups. You are feeling awfully regretful, right? So you missed an opportunity or you turned down something and you are not digging that decision at all today. It's making you feel very sad, regretful. It's as if you're losing interest in what you should be interested in. So the Four of Cups is telling me that you currently are lacking some motivation. But that brings us to the Tower card in the tarot deck. The Tower card is an event in your life that you're going to tell your grandkids about, okay? It's not always doom and gloom, death and destruction. This could also be something exciting that changes the direction of your life. For example, winning the lottery is going to be a Tower moment. This is a moment, again, that you're going to remember where you were when it happened, but it's also going to be significant enough for you to put the brakes on and switch gears for your life. So let's find out why we have the Four of Cups and the Tower moment here. Why do we have these two cards here for Gemini? Because we have the King of Cups. Okay, King of Cups could be a person, or this could just be the energy. The King of Cups is all about love. He is the King of Love. This is also a card telling me that you have been working on your emotions, on your on your emotions, on your love, on how you feel about things. You're really fine-tuning that inner work. You're working on being more calm, less of the mood swings. That's probably the best way to put it. So the King of Cups is all about really steady emotional energy. There's not going to be crazy up and downs. So that's probably where we should try to be, because if we are feeling as if we missed out on something and a Tower moment is coming, your job is going to be to really fine-tune the emotions that are coming with this. Don't let them get out of control. We need to tap into the King of Cups energy in order to make sure we are not blowing anything out of proportion. Okay, we need to step back and look at it for what it is. with a knowledgeable, wise, calm, diplomatic, tolerant kind of viewpoint. Okay, so that is the goal for when you refuse an offer and it turns into a tower moment. Then we are looking at position 2, which is challenges, if any. So we're starting off with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is all about truth and structure. Again, he is a court card. So the king, this could be a person in your life, or could just be the energy. So with that King of Swords, again, truth, structure, this is just and ethical kind of energy. He is intellectual and is full of authority. Okay, so think judge, think police officer. That is the King of Swords type of energy. Truth, structure, and really a master of reason and logic. Because then we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a screaming yes from the universe. This is an incredibly enthusiastic, inspirational kind of possible new beginning. Or this, again, could just be the energy, but this is a very enthusiastic kind of energy. This could also be related to your personal power. Let's see where this is going though. King of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Spirit guides, why do we have them here for Gemini today? The Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is all about travel and exploration of the unknown. So you're using your brain. We have the King of Swords here. We have mastered reason and logic. We've got the Ace of Wands here with new beginnings and new inspirations, making you confident and courageous in your personal power. So the Three of Wands is here to tell you that this is a card of vision. They want you to start envisioning your life through a different lens. Really focus in on how you can be the most amazing version of yourself. That card of vision is also asking you not to overreact. Okay, so we went from King of Cups, trying to master our emotions and not have mood swings, to the Three of Wands. And again, this is try not to overreact in the heat of the moment. So whatever the King of Swords is here to tell you, I wonder if it's going to sting a little bit, because the King of Swords is all about truth and honesty. So don't overreact if you get some truth from someone close to you this week. We're moving on to position 3, the Three of Wands yet again. There is your confirmation of that Three of Wands power, that card of vision, not overreacting. So Spirit is here to tell you again, don't overreact, because then we have the Ten of Cups, which is happiness, and this is family happiness. This is all about stability, structure, the absolute best emotional life you could have. So you are happy, happy, happy. So the Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Why do we have these two cards here? Oops, we're going to grab that one. And we have it here because we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is all about a breakthrough. This is mental clarity. So that Ace of Swords is here to tell you that you're going to have an aha moment. Okay? So whatever, you know what? And maybe the Three of Wands in these two different positions are taking on two different meanings. Maybe this is keep your head on straight in the heat of the moment. And this card over here, the Three of Wands in advice from Spirit, is explore. Get out there and explore some more. Why are you hanging out in your living room whining that nothing ever changes? Well, it's because you keep doing the same thing. So get out and explore. That will lead you to some ultimate happiness. But that's going to be because of a breakthrough moment. You're going to think of something that's going to set your life in a different direction. So that Ace of Swords, that aha, clarity, holy crap, I can't believe I missed that for that long kind of moment is coming. And it's going to encourage you to really get out there and explore. Get out and do something other than stare at your same four walls. Okay, fourth position, we have the Fool. So, the Fool, we're starting something new. And you might be naive at what it's actually going to entail. So, the Fool represents you at the start of something new. But think of yourself as the novice, okay? So the Fool is here to tell you that you can start anything at any time, but you're not going to be the expert. This card is a card of youthfulness, of carefree. She is literally about to walk off the side of a cliff because she's not paying attention. Again, she's being naive. Because then we go into the Emperor's energy, and these guys are the exact opposite. The Emperor is all about structure. This is stability. This is protection. This is a father figure. So if we've got the father figure and the child just starting off new, where's this energy going? We have the Fool and the Emperor here for possible outcomes for Gemini. Where are you taking this energy, spirit guides? Where is this going? What do you need them to know? You got the Fool again. Huh. Two Fools. That's your confirmation. I think you've got a fresh start coming, like completely fresh start. And are you going to meet the Emperor? Is the Emperor here to protect you? Or is this going to be more or less, you're starting something fresh, you're starting something new, and it's going to lead you into a stable structure energy? That's probably more like it. But you're starting something new. You are starting something fresh. You're going to be the newbie. So congratulations, Gemini. You've taken a step to really change something in your life. And I'm proud of you for that. I really am. Change is scary. And a lot of people don't want to do it. But Gemini, you got this. You got this. Okay, we're going to grab our last card, which is our soul truth. Let's figure out what's going on with this. What else could this mean? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else can this mean? And I really do think that is going back to your King of Cups. You've got to remain in control of your emotions when you're dealing with whatever the Tower moment is. So today's soul action. Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment? Or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? Yeah. So what else can it mean? Well, there you have it, Gemini. Thank you so much if you have made it this far. A like, subscribe, or sharing would be awesome. So if you made it this far, again, thank you. And I will see you either midweek for the Tarot Scope quickies, or we will see you next week for your weekly reading. Have a great one.